Imagine being so rich that when you visited foreign cities, you accidentally changed the price of gold for years. Sounds impossible? Well, over 700 years ago, an African king did exactly that. His wealth was so enormous that historians still struggle to estimate it today. He ruled over what many believe was the richest kingdom Africa has ever known, a kingdom filled with gold, power, knowledge, and influence. Yet today, most people have never heard its story. This is the incredible story of the Mali Empire.
Part 1. The Hidden Giant. Long before European empires dominated world maps, West Africa was home to one of the most powerful kingdoms on Earth. The Mali Empire emerged in the 13th century and quickly became a major force in trade. Located in present-day regions of Mali, Senegal, Guinea, Niger, and neighboring areas, the empire controlled some of the most valuable trade routes in the world. But there was one resource that made Mali extraordinary: gold. At the time, Mali produced a huge share of the world's known gold supply. Gold flowed through the empire like water. Merchants traveled thousands of kilometers just to do business there. Part 2. The man who became a legend. Then came a ruler who would become famous across continents. His name was Mansa Musa. Today, many historians consider him one of the wealthiest individuals who ever lived. When Mansa Musa became emperor in the early 1300s, the Mali Empire was already prosperous. But under his leadership, it reached incredible heights. Trade expanded, cities flourished, knowledge spread, and the empire became known far beyond Africa. But one event would make Mansa Musa a legend. Part 3. The Journey that Shocked the World. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca. This journey would become one of the most famous trips in history. Reports described thousands of attendants traveling with him. Camels carried large quantities of gold. Servants wore luxurious clothing. The caravan stretched for miles. As Mansa Musa passed through cities such as Cairo, he distributed gold generously. He gave gold to the poor. He rewarded officials. He spent lavishly. The result? So much gold entered local economies that its value reportedly dropped for years. Imagine being so wealthy that your generosity affects entire markets. That's the scale of Mansa Musa's influence. Part 4. More than gold. But Mali wasn't only about wealth. It was also a center of learning. One city stood above all others: Timbuktu. Timbuktu became one of the world's great centers of education. Students and scholars traveled from distant regions to study there. Libraries stored thousands of manuscripts. Mathematics, astronomy, law, literature, and religion were studied extensively. At a time when many parts of the world lacked major educational institutions, Timbuktu was thriving. Knowledge became one of Mali's greatest treasures. Part 5. The Fall of an Empire. Like many great empires, Mali eventually faced challenges. Internal conflicts weakened the kingdom, trade routes shifted, rival powers emerged. Gradually, the empire lost influence. By the 16th century, Mali was no longer the dominant force it once was. Its wealth and power faded, yet its legacy remained. stories of Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire continued to inspire generations. Today, when people think about the richest civilizations in history, they often mention Rome, Egypt, or China. But hidden within Africa's history lies a kingdom whose wealth amazed the world. A kingdom that controlled vast amounts of gold. A kingdom that became a center of knowledge. A kingdom led by a ruler whose fortune became legendary. The Mali Empire reminds us that Africa's history is filled with remarkable achievements waiting to be rediscovered. And perhaps many more hidden stories remain buried beneath the sands of time. If you enjoyed this journey into Africa's forgotten past, subscribe to Hidden Africa for more untold stories, mysteries, and discoveries.